Thanks for coming back to the channel, Lovely Leslie Recreation. I'm Leslie and I am here to talk to you about my life updates and life through my perspective and everything recreation, which is what I do for a living. I'm a recreation therapist. Here's a picture of me being a recreation therapist. And on today's agenda, I am going to show you what we've been doing in order to have this big move and transition over to Hawaii. And oh, sorry, don't mind my nail polish. I was volunteering with the special needs ministry at church, and
you had paint nails, and I was like, yeah, go ahead. And I'll show you right here of what I was going through at volunteering this weekend.
What are you doing? Okay.
So first thing we have coming up is a garage sale. I'm going to show you guys a glimpse of what it was like to put on my first ever garage sale. I definitely got a lot of pointers through cousins and Bias. I'll put up some footage now about how that went. All right, we got our signs. Gonna go post them up around.
Federal Credit Union to save and invest. Work on other human applying for subsidies to leave. Visit UnitedWayDallas.org.
Good morning, everybody. All right, it's the first day of our garage sale. Yeah. Day 2 of our garage sale. It's deciding to snow right now. I don't know if you can see the little flurries, but they're definitely coming down. So that was a very busy weekend, very exciting, selling a lot of things. We were blessed in being able to sell the biggest things. We probably racked up a little bit over $1,500 that one weekend, not including what we sold on Facebook Marketplace, what we sold on OfferUp. Huge blessing. All right, up next, I'm going to show you a little bit of what it went like for me on my last day of work. It was definitely very exciting and very emotion filled with all of the goodbyes and nostalgia that happens when you've worked somewhere for so long and you become friends with your coworkers and you generally like doing what you do. So here it goes.
Could you believe it that I got the Hawaii position?
So I just said bye to all my coworkers and my bosses. Obviously I'm excited to not have to work for 6 weeks, but it's also bittersweet because I really like the group of people I worked with. Pretty much all recreation therapists are very cool, so find you a friend. I'm doing my last checkout process, which is to turn in my keys and my badge, so it's been real. It's been real good. Y'all, I just turned in my ID badge, which is basically my entire work information. And I'm so excited. I can't believe this is actually happening. Okay, y'all, so I just left work for the last time. Very excited, very happy, blessed to have an awesome boss and job and coworkers and all of this. And but I'm leaving, but it's time for me to go. Yes, it is. So I'm leaving. Get in the car, put on my GPS. I open it up so it can take me home. Living in the city, you always got to pull up the GPS to see if there's traffic. It tells me, where do you want to go? And then it automatically pulls up a route to go to work. And no, ma'am, no. I'm leaving work. No more work. Bye work. Take me home. Take me to the champagne. Let's go. Not to work though. Bye. Oh my gosh, guys, it's hitting me. Who the heck am I? I just quit my very sure, very secure, very comfortable job in a city where I know everybody and I am very supported. I just quit that to go live a dream that it's scary to reach for your dreams, because when you actually reach them, you're like, oh my God, where am I? I've never been here before. This is so different. There's no safety nets. At least I don't see them. It's hitting me. It hasn't hit me, but now I'm like, boom, smack in the face. And don't forget, all of this is a God thing. It's because of Him that I have the confidence to do something like this, and the drive and the means. So let me just get real for a second. When I first started this job, I was in a way totally different place. Mentally, emotionally, financially, spiritually, like all the things. And not a good one. I was living at home with my parents, not making good decisions with my money, buying the things that I wanted and not saving for things that I needed, and putting my energy into different things or people that weren't healthy and that weren't helping me grow or helping me see my truth. So I had to get right. I had to get right in my head, in my heart, in my spirit, in my soul. The people I started hanging around with, stopped hanging around with, definitely influenced my way of thinking and way of growing, really. So, man, you can be in a situationship. You gotta stop and realize that it all starts with you. If you want something to be different in your life, you need to do something different. You need to take one step in the direction that you want to go. Taking that one step probably means taking one step away from something, someone toxic, what you think is the right things. Reevaluate. Start doing inventory on your life. Why are you hurting? Why are you so angry? Like, why do you feel so poor? Like, you know, all these things that might come through your head. It's like, it's time to do something about it. Because nothing's going to change if you don't change anything in your life. And you got to start with one thing. You can't run a marathon the first day you take the step, right? It's one step at a time. You run 10 minutes today, and then maybe in 3 months you're running 30 minutes, or you're running for a whole hour, whatever. You want to save $20,000 so you can go buy a house. You got to start saving $5 today. In 3 months, you're able to save $10. You see what I'm saying? So it's all at your pace. And if you're making more money than that, and you're like, I can save $20 today and $20 tomorrow, well, then do it. Okay? Stop buying bottle service. Stop getting the guac. Everything you're spending your money on now, and everything you're spending your time on now, in 5 years from now, are you going to remember that? And is that going to make you elevate into the person that you want to be? We can do it. If you need any tips, or I don't know, want to know more in depth how I did it, or my story about anything, just let me know. All right. For those of you who didn't know, I was a service dog puppy raiser volunteer, which means that when they are puppies, they need someone to volunteer their time to raise this puppy and teach them all the basic commands, house training and manners and things like that. I volunteered my time, and Hugo graciously volunteered his time with me as well to receive a dog through the company Canine Companions for Independence, which is a nonprofit organization, and they do an awesome job with breeding these amazing Labrador and Golden Retrievers and sending them out to volunteers all over the country and getting them through this program. When they are about 18 months, you give them back to the organization, and then they train them for a whole nother year. And then so after that entire time, they go through a rigorous physical test, agility test, command test to see if they would pass as a service dog. Whoever gets this dog receives this dog 100% free at no charge to the person that the dog matches with. So it's a really awesome program. It helps a variety of people in need of a service dog. So this is something that I've always had my heart on. I absolutely believe in animal assisted therapies and service dogs and things of that nature. So it just ties right along in with who I am as a recreation therapist. Since we had to move to Hawaii, I was having to turn the dog back in a few months early. So that was a little bit like heartbreaking. Grayson IV is the name of the dog that I was raising. And this May would have been when we were to return him back to the agency. But since we're leaving early to go to Hawaii, we weren't able to take him with us or finish his training. So we are sharing the rest of his training time with a facility in Fort Worth, the women's prison. And they have a puppy raising program over there as well, where the inmates have the dogs live in the cell with them, and they train the dogs and give commands, supervised, of course.
That's just my baby dog. 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 That's just
Grayson.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. You didn't move at all.
Hey everyone, this is our last day with Grayson. He is a good dog. He's a half-breed Labrador Golden Retriever. Sad to see him go a little sooner than expected. He always has cool bandanas. Visit. Visit. Yes, good dog. Grayson left. Good boy. Grayson off. Stand. Shake. Other shake. Down. Roll. Yes, good boy. Grayson, side. Yes, good dog. And heel. Yes, good dog. Let's go. Grayson, back. Back. Yes, good dog. Good doggy. Good doggy, doggy, doggy. Grayson, up. Bachata. Down. Grayson. Car. This is different. Car. Grayson. Car. It's bittersweet. We love Grayson. He was so awesome. He was such a good dog. It was definitely hard letting him go, but it was also so great knowing that he was going to be able to get so much more experience and a system where he would be surrounded by people and training and constant stimulation, which is what a smart dog needs. It really takes the whole village to raise one of these dogs and send them off. So whenever you see a service dog, don't pet them. Please don't pet them. They have a job. They are specifically trained, and just like you, when you're trying to be disciplined and, you know, follow certain guidelines and something else is tempting you, it's harder to do your job. So if you ever see a service dog, appreciate the dog. Tell the owner that you like their dog, but let the dog work. If you have any more questions about dogs, feel free to ask me or write it in the comments and I can explain more of what a service dog is. And again, I just want to put it out there that this whole situation with Hugo and I getting this amazing opportunity to go to Hawaii, it's such a God thing. It's definitely something that we've worked hard for and have manifested, but it's definitely something that we've prayed for as well and have asked God if this is the right direction that we need to be stepping in right now. It's just, we don't know what to say, but thank you to the people who've been helping us pray and who have had us in their thoughts and just sending positive vibes our way, because all of that is absolutely helpful. We can't thank you enough for doing those things. Thank you. All right, everybody, that's it for today. Thank you so much for coming through, listening, and being a part of this journey. Don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button, and click on the little bell to make sure you get notifications whenever I post another video. Again, whenever I get a schedule down, I'll for sure let you guys know, so stay tuned. Comment below and let me know which part of this video you liked the best. Don't forget to check out my husband's website, neonturtleco.com. I'll link it below. Go buy something. It totally helps us. It will definitely help us on our journey to Hawaii, in Hawaii, everything, while we're not going to be working for 6 weeks. So it'll definitely help us, and you'll have something cool. So yeah, so go check it out. See you guys next time. Adios.